Okay, so this is one of the biggest questions I get. The most frequent questions is, am I ready to date after my divorce? So if you're asking, probably not. All right, so I'm going to give you the signs to know if you're ready to date for real. But if you're asking, if you're questioning, if you're not trusting yourself, if you're second guessing yourself, that is a big red flag for you right there. All right, and so I've helped hundreds of clients do the inner work during and after the divorce so that when they come out of it, they're ready to hit the ground running. So how do you know you're ready? Okay. So the critical point is you have to know yourself, and you have to do the inner work. Hi, Angel. And you have to do the inner work so that, and I'm going to give you the 3 biggest mistakes so that you don't do these huge mistakes, which end up hurting you worse because you end up in a more toxic relationship than your own divorce, than the marriage, and you end up worse off mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally than before the marriage. So, the biggest mistake that I see people making is jumping too quick. Now, women tend not to do this, actually. It's men who tend to jump back into the dating pool sooner than women. But what women do is they struggle with trust. They struggle with the trust issues. So then they don't go into the dating pool, and that leads to prolonged loneliness. And so that's another big mistake. Sometimes we become so lonely, and we think that loneliness means we want a partner or we need a partner. Well, I believe that loneliness is really that longing for loving and connection within yourself and a self-acceptance. And so finding a partner won't really cure that. It's just like a Band-Aid on a broken leg. So leads to chronic loneliness, not trusting yourself, jumping too soon into a relationship, or not jumping at all, right? And then that breeds more fear, more contempt, more resentment. And then the third thing that I see, the biggest mistakes that I see people making, is that they get into a relationship, but they haven't done the inner work. You haven't built the foundation that you need to create a healthy relationship. And you know what that foundation is? The foundation is you have to have a good relationship with yourself. And it starts with knowing yourself, knowing your needs, being able to communicate those needs to other people, and create healthy boundaries. And being okay with, if you don't like my boundaries, oh well, that's you, not me, your problem, not mine, right? So you have to be able to set that foundation, and that foundation is doing the inner work. So if you are ready to do the inner work, you are ready to create healthy boundaries and be able to communicate those boundaries and be okay with rejection from anyone, then I want you to sign up for my free resource. We're going to be talking about the 3 keys to finding inner peace after divorce so that you can have a great relationship. So just shoot me a DM or hashtag yes below, and I will reach out. All right. Have a great day. See you next week.